guys, here at Synthplex 2019. Mario from Elektron here to show you the new update on the model samples, which includes sample locking. This is a feature that has been requested and is in all of our other devices, which allows you to change the sample slot, the sample per step in the sequence. So yeah, I mean, basically the same way that you would sequence a sound. If I get this kick drum, I'm just gonna sequence in some 4 on the floor, simple sequence. So now what I'll do is I'll kick the step that I want and be able to change the actual sample. So this allows you to get different, allows you to put different sounds within one track, so that'll free up the limited 6 tracks that you do have. So it's gonna allow you to get very dynamic patterns within one track. So this is really cool. You have 20 sample locks per pattern in addition to the 6 tracks. So that is, I believe, more than enough than you need, because you have that per pattern, like I said before. So when you go to a new pattern, you have a new set of sample locks that you could assign and route it to any track and any step inside the sequence. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go to this hi-hat, I'll sequence in some sounds, just regular hi-hat sequence. So now what I'll do, if I want to change the sound on the certain step, I'll go to this 5 right here, 5 trig, and then I'll press the sample menu, and this will allow me to go search through all of the samples that I have inside the model samples. So what I'll do is I'll go here, let's see if I could get like a snare or something, a clap. And then I'll just copy that over, bring it here. And then I'm just gonna so as you can tell, this is happening all on one track. Kick, hi-hat, snare, and that could be any sample that you have. So whatever sample you have saved into your model sample, you can change it per step. Within the menu, you do have a menu that has your sample locks. So if you end up using one and you like that sound, you could just go to your sample pool, go to the locks, and all of your locks will be right there. Like I said, it's 20 sample locks plus the additional 6 tracks that you already have assigned to each track. For each track, you could have 4 sample locks on one track and then another 5 sample locks on another track. So it gets the 20 get distributed throughout the whole 6 tracks. But like I said, if you go to a different pattern, then those sample locks clear out, so you could add more. You're not just set to 20 per project; it's 20 per pattern. So yeah, I'll go back to this guy. And then all the great tricks. Something else that I wanted to show that we didn't really get a chance to show at NAMM is going to be the MIDI implementation, and then also the class compliant USB audio. So basically, what that means is over USB, I could stream MIDI out from the model sample, so I can sequence any external device. Right now I have the iPad. I have this camera plug-in, allows you to plug in a USB inside there. And so what that's allowing me to do is control the actual synth. And another great thing that's happening, as you can tell, I don't have any audio coming out. All of the audio is going over USB back into the model samples, and the model samples is acting as an audio interface or mixer. So you don't have to plug in, you don't have to mix these 2 channels together. It all happens inside the model samples. So with that, you could sequence, just do a random sequence. And then also you have the ability to change have the encoders on the model sample change the parameters that are on the external synth that you have plugged in. So I really think this is a very powerful, simple setup. Once we have the battery handle available, really great portable Elektron setup that has Elektron sampling, Elektron sequencing, and very quick, intuitive model sample workflow. The model samples OS update with the sample locks is available now. If you just go onto elektron.se support page and then go to model samples, the download will be right there. You load it in with, you could either do it with C6 or the Elektron transfer. Takes a couple minutes, updated, and yeah, you're able to do the sample locks. You do not need to update it for the USB class compliant, but you want to update it for the sample log. So everything will be included with the new update. And yeah, just be on the lookout for more updates with the model samples and all of our other devices, as our engineering team, R&D department is working very hard in making sure that our products stay up to date and keep, bringing joy to our users.